chess friends, Hikaru Nakamura is a high-rated blitz chess grandmaster and popular chess streamer. He is renowned for his speed and chess tactics. Today I will show you a recent game between Stockfish and Hikaru where I sacrificed my bishop in the opening against him. Let's get started. I opened the game with e4, you can go with e5, a Stockfish subscriber executed an amazing tactic. Let me show you the opening. Bishop c4, knight f6, then he played d4, sacrificing the pawn. You can push the pawn, but we will do castle. If you capture it, then rook e1 can create problems on your knight. d4 pawn is also under attack, h6 to protect the h7 pawn, so knight h4, knight takes e4, queen to h5, attacking to the pawn. Playing queen e7 can lose your position immediately after rook e1, f3 and bishop d3 will be deadly move to consider, so black played g6, but it's a blunder. Bishop takes f7, takes queen takes g6 here, knight f5 check, and it is a mate. How does an octopus go into battle? Well armed, back to the position, our Hikaru Nakamura played g6, kingside fumetto, bishop c4 bishop g7, and I sacrificed my bishop in f7. Don't try this move at your home, because I am pretty sure you will lose the game. Hikaru is bishop up, let's see whether he can defeat me or not. I am pretty sure that he can't defeat me because I am better than 1000 Hikaru Nakamuras. I require developing moves to challenge his king's position, f5, castle to engage the rook, and then bring the knight to the center. There is numerous strategies and tactics which is beyond your imagination. Knight c6, d5, knight e5, f5, knight dance. The knight moves 3 times and gives me well-built structure. I have big space, so after knight c3, I want to play a4, queen d3 to target it, knight g3 castle to get this file, but Hikaru Nakamura played bishop takes c3 cleverly. He reduced some potential threats. That's why Hikaru is better than Magnus Carlsen in some points. We have king g7, queen d3 to target the knight. If you move back the knight, let me show you the variation. a4 to play a5 and the knight have no good square to go, c4 to target it, queen d4 getting this diagonal, knight blocks and you can't play e5 early because you will lose the d pawn, so d6 takes e5 to target these idiots, d takes e5, pawn takes, knight d5, bishop g5 to target the queen, queen here castle to get this file, bishop f5 is secondary threat to consider, so if you move back your king on g8, then bishop h6 will create a powerful threat in the king side. How can you protect it? Ha fool. Okay, knight e7, knight g5, knight f5, blocking the file, but I am Stockfish. My thought process begins where your level of thinking concludes. I sacrificed the rook, takes e6 to checkmate him, queen e6 can't protect checkmate because of knight d7, blocking the checkmating square, queen takes knight, queen takes rook takes. Mikhail Tal's checkmate is coming and none of your stupid pieces can't do anything. d5 pawn promotes into a rook and destroyed. Black? To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Back to the position, Hikaru played b5, a4 bishop to a6, I played knight e5, capturing the knight isn't the best as it will explode the king side. Hikaru knows it because he is subscribed to my channel, queen a5 and now he is targeting to the knight and this pawn. Castle knight f6 takes b5, I sacrificed my rook on a1, takes moving back the bishop isn't the best move, let me show you why. We will play d6 to play queen f7 check. It will be +5 position for white, because the king in the right side isn't well secured, he will be collapsed. You may think of playing e6, f5, fantastic move. The idea is to open up the diagonal to insecure the king, queen a5 takes queen takes e6. White will bombard in 7th rank, rook f8 queen e7 check, king backs bishop h6, checkmate in unstoppable, rook here knight f7 check and mate. Chess friends, if you want to play like me then just like and subscribe to my channel, then you defeat Hikaru. I guarantee you. Back to the position, Nakamura captured the pawn, takes, now the position is almost equal, queen takes c3, black want to play rook b8, so after knight takes pawn, queen d4 check, king here a6, I could capture the c-pawn, but I decided to play queen b1, Hikaru Nakamura had a chance to capture the pawn, but he decided to play queen c4, targeting to the rook, bishop b2 to pin the knight and target in it. Best move for black is to play rook b8, let me show you the variation. Taking the rook won't solve the issue, as it would compromise the integrity of the b-file with the rook. Black is threatening to capture the bishop. After takes queen takes rook will lead into checkmate, so king g1 king g8, takes queen a1, knight takes pawn bishop h8, knight backs takes. Now you can capture the pawn or play queen d4 check to exchange the queens. Black can manage the position to a draw, but Hikaru Nakamura is not a positive player or endgame master like Magnus. He played rook to e8, inferior human move. However, Magnus would make this move as well if he were playing as black, takes and I sacrificed my another bishop on f6, to expose the king position completely. I am completely winning here. So wish you all the best. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye bye, take care, see you soon.